Alright, hello and welcome to my 1v1 guide. My name is Georgie Boy and today I'm going to be showing you some of my matches and how to 1v1 better. I hope you're able to learn something. So let's start off with the Genji. Genji, you always want to start off by jumping. That's one of Genji's main strengths. The main thing you want to focus on in the 1v1 is landing your Swift Strike. That's guaranteed damage and it basically dictates how this 1v1 goes. Sure, throwing your shurikens is fine, but it's honestly not the main focus because your Swift Strike is guaranteed damage, and right there, even though I missed it, I've been pretty low. So there he lands his, and then just finish him off with a right click. But make sure to land those 1v1s. Throw in some poke when you have to, when you feel like you can, and then make sure to deflect anything that comes up. Okay, so the Reaper 1v1. This 1v1 you need to keep a few things in mind. You need to always poke even if the enemy Reaper is far away. You want to get up to the high point as soon as possible, and then just shoot, because any damage, especially since Reaper doesn't heal, any damage is very useful in the 1v1. And then you also want to make sure to keep reloading every time. That's very important. When you have the ability to reload, you reload and then you keep going, because you don't want to run out of, bullets or out of shots when he's in your face, So the Reinhardt 1v1, you make sure to throw your, I have it on my E, but I'm not sure what you guys have it on, but you make sure to throw your E, and you never wanna shield, because your shield doesn't block the enemy's E, so it just be, you just be taking free damage. So you try to land your E, you guys will probably be trading E's, and then you don't charge until you feel like you have a good opportunity. So if you don't have the opportunity, it's pretty dangerous to go and charge, because you could just, dodge it and then charge on his own. So it's usually better to wait for the enemy to charge. He charges you, you get out of the way, and then you charge, and then you can pin him if you land it. If you don't, you still might get some hit, some hidden, and yeah, that's basically the Reinhardt. So the Bastion 1v1, probably one of the most boring 1v1s, honestly. This one there's two things you could do. You could get into turret mode, and what this does is, obviously you deal the highest amount of damage in turret mode. So you're just there, like he's doing, and just, staying in an area, shooting down the other Bastion, whatever. But there's also, you can also, like I'm doing right now, just keep walking and take some damage. This strategy is not that good, because he can get you really low and then get out of his turret form and then just walk up and kill you, especially if you're really low in health. But the reason why I'm trying to do this is because you take the damage, then you heal it, and you see every time I heal, my ult charge goes up a pretty good amount. I think 3% every time I heal, something like that. And then you get your ult faster, I guess. So you go up, you get poked, you heal, and then you get your ults up. Hopefully you don't get too low so he doesn't, try to kill you. But you heal, you get your ult, and then you kill him. So that's basically the other strategy, but it's not too safe. It's not too good of a strategy. So yeah, right there, just waving. It's a pretty boring 1v1, honestly, but what can you do? And the mistake I was doing in this one was that I was walking up and I was also poking him, so poking him also gives him heal. You know, I should just let him poke me and then just heal it so I can get my ult, so he doesn't get his but I do. You know, right there I get confident. I try to do a bunch of damage to him. See, he got me really low in a span of no time, so you really do need to be careful doing this. And look right there, 15 health. He gets his ult. And yeah. I was at 99% with my ult. So for the Symmetra 1v1, there's two different things you can do. The first thing you can do is what a lot of players tend to do, and it's just pick a point and then just set up a bunch of turrets there and then hope the enemy Symmetra walks by. And then just kill her with those turrets or whatever they're called, set up and, you know, do that. But there's another strategy which I think is better, and where you basically, I didn't follow it here, I just got rushed down by the enemy Symmetra. But what you do is you go through basically every doorway kind of, and try to put your turrets in hard places to hit, and then you put them in different areas, right? You walk around the map putting it in different areas, making sure not to get hit by the enemy Symmetra. What that basically does is when she walks by, you know where she is, and then you can sometimes head over to that area and kill her, deal damage, you know. And for the Zenyatta 1v1, you want to land your Discord orb first, throw it out as soon as you see the enemy Zenyatta, and then just left click. That's all you should use, because right click, you have to charge, and then if you miss, it puts you in a really bad position against the enemy Zenyatta. So just left click, but first land your Discord orb, and then just left click, and keep jumping, especially because you land headshots with that. So this is very important. The Torbjorn 1v1. This one, I see a lot of players put down their turret and then just stand by it, which is not like the enemy right there. You know, you're just asking to get flanked and killed, which is what you should be doing. As a Torbjorn, you should be putting down your turret. It'll show you where the enemy is. It'll start shooting him. Whatever, he'll probably shoot it back, try to kill it. If it's just turret versus turret, you hope yours to kill it. I mean, you keep hammering yours, and it'll eventually outkill the other one. But if the enemy Torbjorn's throwing poke at you, you just stop, and then you go and poke him, because your left click does so much damage. Okay, so for the Tracer 1v1, this one's actually really interesting. You want to dash, or you want to dash basically to dodge. So you do want to move forward, like you saw right there, I moved forward, but you use it more to dodge abilities or to get into a better position to kill the enemy. You know, you don't really use it to, I guess you do use it for movement, but you try to use it more for dodging and for putting yourself in a better position to kill the enemy, to get headshots, whatever, you know. Yeah, that's basically the Tracer 1v1. It's very mechanical. Same thing with Soldier. With Soldier, your missile is key, very key. Your missile and your heal. If the enemy shoots their missile, which you can usually tell they'll be shooting you, they'll shoot the missile and be in the middle. You just sidestep, and then you run to them. You make sure you try to shorten your distance and go and kill them, because you have your missile, you know, and that missile just is a burst of damage. So whoever has the missile, if you shoot yours and you miss, just don't even try and fight. Just get away from him, basically. Okay, so for the Reinhardt 1v1, you see right there, we're just trading our E ability, and you just want to keep sidestepping his. Just keep sidestepping, you know? And if he tries to go, see he tries to charge, then you charge back. I didn't quite land my charge, but any damage is fine. Reinhardt doesn't heal. Son right here, I'm looking for him. See, he just threw it from that side. Right there, it's pretty safe to walk up to him. You don't really want to go straight in front of him because he could charge you and he could have landed that if he had a slightly better angle. But you basically, if you have your man, I don't know what it's called, but my E ability, I guess. You want to get closer so you're able to land it. If you don't have it, you know, just get farther. 1v1s are all about your abilities. If you have your ability, you walk up, you go do damage. If you don't try and fight. Because if the enemy has an ability over you, it's over, you know? As I said last time with the Torbjorn 1v1, you saw I was helping my turret kill the other one. Then I saw the enemy Torbjorn come from that side, so I went behind the wall. I see him right there. I'm just trying to find an angle in which to get through to be able to start poking him. You know, right now he has pretty good cover with his turret, but I see he's just standing next to it, you know? I want to get to a good position where I can land my left clicks. So right now I'm just trying to poke. I go down. Remember, keep reloading. He sees me. He starts shooting. His turret's dealing quite a bit of damage. A little bit. He starts walking up. This is a really bad position. I try never to do this because you never want to be the one in the low ground because headshots are just huge, you know? So I just get out of there, put down a turret to keep me safe-ish, and then just keep reloading, keep armoring up. He puts his turret there, get out of there, and then just get ready for him, you know? Keep try to stay in the corner, try to stay safe. He's there, and then just shoot around that corner and try to hide behind the wall. So you see, just shooting. You don't even necessarily have to see where you're shooting, just. And then right there, you see the jump. Help me get that one, the headshot. I mean.
Score 4-0.
So yeah, Torbjorn 1v1 is way more interactive than the Bastion 1v1. I feel. Okay, so Pharah, you want to conserve your fuel. You don't want to be. I mean, you can be the first one to go up, but you want to always have the higher ground, right? Because headshots. So right there, I land a few shots, but if let's say I go to higher ground and then she boosts up, she's higher ground than me. I don't want to stay lower ground than her for a long time. So if I feel like I am, let's say she goes over me, I let myself just fall and then just hide. And then come out again whenever I have my fuel, my Q, and then my fuel, my Q, and then just go up again. You know, you always want to have the height advantage as Pharah. Always, always, always. Very important. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe, and see you guys next time.